Happy November, everybody, as you're getting hyped for things. Actually, let's be honest here, everybody's getting hyped for Black Friday and Cyber Monday more than Thanksgiving. But anyway, I'm gonna have to start the month off with some bad news, and I'll make it go sparingly, which means I'm not gonna talk about Crunchyroll being bought by Sony. Also, I forgot to put the microphone near my mouth, so that way you can hear me more clearer. And of course, that's what the blue microphones are pretty much used for in terms of, well, doing some clear, beautiful, crisp audio. And in order to basically make sure people can hear your voice beautifully and crisp as ever, you have to get the microphone closer to your goddamn mouth, which means getting the microphone closer to you. Okay, let's get right on going. However, that's enough with my shenanigans. Let's get right on going to it. Now, of course, we're going to start off with some bad news, as I did say. But, however, we do have some brighter, greater news to basically help make this video light. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the first story that we're going to be touching on. Because, yeah, it's bad news. Let's start off with the bad news, and then we'll end it off with the good news, so that way we won't... Yeah, so that way things can be more relaxing, and it'll be more calming to hear good news later on, because bad news has happened. Now let's get right on going to our first news story, which we got something going on with your waifu Foxgril, Konko. Because, what's going on with this? What's going on? Well, Megami Soft has updated the Kickstarter. However, they did say that the English translations are complete. However, they are testing out the English translations to make sure things don't go wrong when it comes to the game being translated in English, so that way whatever happens gets sorted out. However, Megami Soft is needing a bit more time. So, with that totally said, the game's release is said to be delayed till December 2020. However, physical Kickstarter rewards are bound to ship later in November. And, what am I supposed to, translate for you? Oh, that's right. Check the game's latest Kickstarter update for more details. Especially those who have pretty much paid high for their Kickstarter pledges and able to get their specialty Kickstarter goods. For those of you who don't know, your waifu Foxgril Konko is a slice-of-life simulator where you spend every day, and it's a visual novel slash simulator. It's like a slice-of-life visual novel simulator where you spend every day with a fox girl who goes by Konko, and however you spend time with her and you do various activities with her. And also you can do fun things with the fox girl, especially pet her or basically cuddle with her or whatever. However, you can also dress Konko up, the lovely fox girl, in various dresses, such as either kimonos, outfits, swimsuits, etc. There's bound to be like a huge number of outfits available. And however, there seems to be more things that seem to be happening for the game entirely, especially some additional stuff that's been happening. Also, the game is being translated in English thanks to the successful Kickstarter campaign that was bound to basically localize and translate the game in English. However, the delay till December is entirely understandable, and really, to be honest with you here, yeah, you gotta make sure things go well when it comes to the translation. When you're applying translations into menus and whatnot, there's gonna be some complications, though we wish things to be very simple. But however, if you guys do kind of remember, there has been incidents to where there are games that were offered English translation mods, but anytime somebody installs an English translation mods, there's a higher chance people are going to run into the game glitching out on them. So yeah, it's a good idea to test out the translations and testing out the translated version of the game to make sure things go really swell, and that's definitely great. And also another thing to keep in mind, because of the interesting outfits and spicy stuff you can also do with Konko, it's good that the game is getting delayed till December, because No Nut November. Come on, guys. No Nut November. It's Try Not to Ejaculate Month. Come on now. Speaking of No Nut November, however, there is a Kickstarter campaign, another Kickstarter campaign that needs our help. And of course, it's by Toffer team, who has been known for doing a couple of visual novels. So let's go ahead and take a look. Toffer team has been needing your help with a visual novel that is known to be Lip Lewd Idol Project. So yes, go to Kickstarter.com and search Lip Lewd Idol Project. And of course, what is this? What's this new Kickstarter campaign? What's this new visual novel that's needing that's needing a successful Kickstarter campaign, you ask? What is it? What's going on? Okay, so Lip Lewd Idol Project is a Yuri visual novel. There's going to be multiple routes, and there will be interactive CGs. However, depending on the stretch goals, you will have up to 4 waifus to explore. However, due to the stretch goals, we're going to be ending up stuck with Kairi and Ranko. However, if we do meet the stretch goals, especially the maximum stretch goals, we will be introduced to Yuki and Kanako. Also, there are... What's this game in general? What do we do? In Lip Lewd Idol Project, there are features such as you exploring your areas, which is crucial to the game's story, because the game is about basically forming a new idol team. Not only that, forming a new spicy idol team, as a matter of fact. So yes, anything you gotta do, because the goal is to basically help the new idol team become a thing. However, you can dress the girls in multiple costumes, such as outfits, casual wear, swimsuits, and etc. And there's going to be a photo mode where you can make photos with the waifus in various situations to your desire. Also, the stretch goals are going to involve more live 2D additions, more additional content, and of course, more voice work, and a vocal soundtrack, because it involves idols, and when there's idols, there's music. And also, pledge rewards will involve physical/digital mouse pads, physical/digital dakimakuras, bonus Steam keys for a friend, and official soundtrack, art books, wall scrolls, acrylic stamps, and etc. However, make the game come true, because Toffer team needs your help. And like I said, images and visual aids are offered via their official press kit. And of course, you can check out the demo that introduces you to the game. So, what is going on with this Kickstarter project right now? Well, good news, because, ladies and gentlemen, Lip Lewd Idol Project has achieved a successful Kickstarter goal, meaning that this Kickstarter project has been fully funded, well, not fully funded because stretch goals, but has been pretty much funded to where it can actually happen. However, thanks to our stretch goals being met, a couple of stretch goals were met, and as a result, we're going to be getting an extra Beach in Hot Springs episode. However, the next stretch goal will introduce Yuki. However, the 30 grand stretch goal will introduce Kanako, and 35 grand is going to make the game almost completely in live 2D. And the Kickstarter campaign is going to be ending on the 19th of November. However, let's make the 44 grand stretch goal, because 44 grand stretch goal means all stretch goals met, including the ultimate spicy extra content that is going to end up happening. So let's make this game bigger. Let's make this game bigger. Let's make Lip Lewd Idol Project bigger than planned. So, let's do that. And how we're going to do that? We're going to make sure the game meets the maximum stretch goal of 44 grand. 44K. Let's do this, team. However, if 2020 won't be big for us, if 2021 won't be big for us, we can make the best of 2021, just like when it came to your waifu Foxgril Konko. Well, 2019 wasn't that well of a year, so you know what, I guess we'll make the best of 2020, and 2020 hasn't been that great of a year, but on the bright side, we did make the best of 2020 when we made sure that your waifu Foxgril Konko had a successful Kickstarter campaign. And with that totally said, we can make the best of 2021 by making sure we can have another visual novel get its Kickstarter campaign successful, and not only that, more successful than intended. And that is a great thing, because really, to be honest with you here, we're going to need the indie industry. We're going to need an alternative industry later down the line. So with that totally said, this is where crowdfunding kicks in, such as Indiegogo, Kickstarter, and etc. And with that totally said, if there's a Kickstarter campaign for a game or something you want to see totally happen, share it. Spread the word. Share the news. Share it on your social medias. Share it all over the world. Share it on YouTube. Share it. Speak on it. Spread the word. And get more and more and more people. Because when you do that, more and more and more people are going to eye on that Kickstarter campaign. And if they want to see that work out as well, if they want to see that be a thing, boom! They could step in and that Kickstarter campaign is successful. And with that totally said, crowdfunding is definitely going to be the ways of pretty much bringing about the alternative industry and ways of making what you want to see happen. So with that totally said, like I said, if you see a Kickstarter that is of your interest or some other crowdfunding campaign that is of your interest and you want to see that become a thing, spread the word. Say it. Say it. Spread the word. Spread it on Twitter. Say it on Instagram. Speak of it. Speak of it more. Speak of it on YouTube. Speak of it. Bring it to the attention of other people. More and more people are going to go and take a look at this Kickstarter campaign, and they're going to be like, that looks great. I'm going to go and put my money down on it, and I want to make sure that game or that product that I want to see happen meets its Kickstarter or Indiegogo goal, and I want to see this become a thing. And they're going to do the same thing, like spreading the word. And speaking of the Kickstarter campaign or Indiegogo campaign, they're going to go ahead and spread the word. Alright, that's going to do it for this news video. Hey, crowdfunding news. But no, seriously. You, me, all of us, we are trying to look for news stories worth talking about. But my goodness, gaming news is this slow. Anime news is that slow. And my goodness, we're doing what we can to find some interesting news stories to talk about. That means you, me, everybody. So, yeah. That totally said, that's gonna do it for you guys. And I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.